It's 7:45 a.m. Backpacks are strewn across the floor, one shoe is missing, and the clock is ticking over the chaos. And right in the middle of this hurricane is your 6-year-old, completely still, entirely captivated by a tiny piece of blue lint on the rug. Your chest tightens. You've asked them to put their shoes on 3 times. It feels like they are looking right past your stress and choosing to ignore you. Your child is currently navigating a brain state where the internal signal simply can't compete with the external world. Between the ages of 5 and 7, the brain is undergoing a structural overhaul, forming up to 1 million new connections every single second. While it appears they are ignoring instructions, their biological reality is a fragile attention system that has temporarily gone offline. Reframing this distraction as an involuntary biological event is the first step toward building their lifelong capacity to focus. To see the mechanics of this drift, we have to look past the messy hallway and step inside the developing brain. Right behind the forehead sits the prefrontal cortex. Think of it as the brain's air traffic control system, responsible for filtering out distractions and managing the arrivals and departures of every thought. A 6-year-old's brain is crowded with billions of neurons, all firing at once. Every sight and sound commands equal attention. Through rapid neural pruning, the brain selectively severs weak connections. It clears the static so critical decision-making routes run faster. This data-tracking executive function skill proficiency shows a sudden spike right here between ages 3 and 6. This is the window when the air traffic control system experiences its most aggressive growth. The child staring at the lint is physically stuck in the bottleneck of an under-construction control tower. They need an external guide to help filter the noise. That external guide is you. Your calm nervous system acts as the literal scaffolding for your child's developing brain. There is a rule in neurobiology: neurons that fire together wire together. The experiences you repeat with your child dictate which neural pathways survive the pruning process. Shouting instructions from the kitchen fails because your stress spikes their cortisol. This chemical flood narrows their attention further and completely blocks access to their prefrontal cortex. To bypass this block, you change your physical approach. You step into their direct line of sight, crouch down, and provide a grounding physical touch. Then you deliver a microprompt. A single, concrete instruction passes through the sensory bottleneck. Pairing a grounding touch with simple redirection provides the biological stimulus their brain requires to wire in the habit of focus. You can build this into a daily rhythm using a routine called the one-step transition. Give only one instruction at a time and wait until you have their eye contact before you speak. Removing immediate visual clutter before delivering that microprompt reduces the burden on their fragile air traffic control system. Repeating this specific sequence daily physically thickens the neural pathways for attention. We return to that same hallway. The front door is open, the clock is ticking, and your 6-year-old is once again absorbed by a piece of lint. This time, the panic is gone. You take a breath, walk over, crouch down, touch their shoulder, and softly deliver your microprompt. Viewing childhood distraction as a biological process requiring a steady guide allows you to actively wire your child for a lifetime of focus while discovering your own calm confidence.
If this felt useful, there's a simple activity sheet you can do with your child tonight. The link is in the description. If you want to understand your child's brain a little better every week, we make one of these for you. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.